That's crazy.
And it was like good when it was half.
And that was half of the rent?
No.
Or you assumed all that? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, no, that was half. It's what, $1,000 a piece.
Okay.
What the rent
With that
was.
reason,
But then, like I said, she brought her son. I moved out to the other place, and it was $1,850 alone.
On March 26, 2024, law enforcement from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and the West Palm Beach Police were monitoring a red Jeep Wrangler. Investigators had discovered that the driver of the vehicle was Tammy Brown, a woman wanted for allegedly stealing a check and forging her employer's signature while working as a bookkeeper at a carpet store. This incident occurred after detectives linked her to the theft and forgery.
Theft related to check fraud. Could you raise your right hand? You swear that the information you're about to provide will be the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. So we've spoken off the record a fair bit, going back and forth. What prompted you to do a police report with West Palm?
So on the morning of December 27th, I came into the office, did what I normally do is I check the bank account first thing in the morning.
Okay.
I noticed a $1,000 check that I had not recalled signing had passed through the account, and so I did a little more digging, got a copy of the check, and it was made out to a bookkeeper at the time, Tammy Brown.
So she was here in the office working
Mm-hmm.
for 3 to 5 months, 3 to 4 months,
Yes.
August to December.
Yes.
All right, so while she was working here, did you have physical contact with her? Did you see her in the office?
Yes.
Okay, face to face, we would
Yes.
call it? All right.
Yep.
And this check that we discovered on the morning of the 27th, December 2023, how much was that check?
$1,000.
$1,000. Like you said, you check the bank account every morning. You saw this check. You don't remember writing it. Were you the only signer on the business account that the check came from?
No, there's one other signer in the office.
Okay. And did we speak to that individual? Was it Marcia?
Marcia.
Marcia. And she did not write the check either?
She did not.
So Tammy never had, she was never a underwriter or anything, or
Let
co-signer?
me back up. She could always send she could get a check printed.
Correct. Was it QuickBooks or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, QuickBooks. She could send it to the printer and get it printed. But it was, and Tim is actually retired.
Okay.
So in the office, it's myself or Marcia that can actually sign it.
Okay. But no check ever leaves this office without you seeing it and signing it, or Marcia seeing it and signing it, therefore authorizing it.
Correct.
Did she mention this check at all, or the only time you knew about it was when you saw it in the statement?
So not before, and then when I asked her about it, she said it was for, because I had asked her to become a notary.
Okay.
And she said that was for the fees for the notary training and the stamp and all that stuff. And I kind
This
of
is only after she was caught.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And I kind of intuitively knew that it doesn't cost $1,000 to become a notary. I don't know how much, but I know it's not $1,000.
Did you ever agree to give her money to do the notary class? Or
Yeah, I told her I would pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But never did you agree, write yourself a check and sign it?
No.
Okay.
Did she even ever take the class?
Did she show you like a certificate or
no.
Yeah.
stamp or anything?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
So only after you figure out this check, you confront her about it, she says, oh, I was reimbursing myself for the notary class or training or certificate,
That's
whatever
the
it is.
gist of what she was saying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
I'm going to show you a picture of the ATM deposit. Who is that in that picture?
Yeah, that's Tammy.
That's Tammy.
Yep.
All right, and is this Tammy?
Yep.
Okay, if you can just initial both of these.
Anywhere?
Yeah. How sure are you that both these people are Tammy Brown?
Yeah, I'm positive. That's her Jeep.
That's her Jeep. She drove that Jeep?
Yep. Sure,
Okay.
her Jeep. Yep.
All right, so that's her Jeep. That's Tammy. That's
Yep.
Tammy also.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Even though you got your money back, the company can still prosecute and press charges. If you guys wish to have her criminally charged, okay. Perfect. Especially since she has a little bit of a past.
Hey bro, you won't believe what happened in this case. The evidence is so intense it'll shake your skull. I still don't understand the real reason behind all this chaos. And even after collecting all the evidence, I'm not sure. Will identifying the real criminal be easy or not?
Reference case 24-5177. Select video.
Hello. How are you? I'm Detective Kodo, West Palm Beach. Reason for the stop is this tag is not assigned to the vehicle. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? And before you go reaching any weapons or anything illegal inside the vehicle?
I don't know if a knife is illegal.
Yeah, no knife. Where is it in your bag?
It's in here, side pocket right here.
Okay. Would it be better? No, could you just don't touch it for me, man? Would it be okay if my partner grabbed it?
Okay.
Your bag, is that okay with you? She just wants to get your ID out of the bag. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it
Do you have a driver's license?
in there? In there.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the bag. She said there's just a knife. I just don't want her reaching.
Wallet.
Got it.
398, 397, 10-4 check.
Right time for it. Thank you.
This one?
You can grab that now. And we'll just leave her bag on the floor there. Thank you for letting me know. So, what's the story with the tag not coming back to Jeep?
I got to the car from a guy down in Hollandale. I paid him like $5,000.
Oh yeah.
He, like I said, I never heard from him before. I got everything in my text message. He was supposed to get the air fixed, and he never did. I never heard from the guy again.
I got you.
And then, like I said, I don't know. I went to a guy and told him. He said I seen a tag, and he was like, "I can get you a tag."
Okay, so you're still just waiting on a tag. How long ago did you buy the car?
No, this was last year.
Last year.
This was February exactly. February
Okay.
when I got this.
But it's
car.
your vehicle. You own it.
No.
Now it's
I
in
don't-
someone else's name, or
it's-
it's not registered, or I can look it up. It would
Yeah,
take
but
me
it's
time.
like, say, like it said, like I got the car from him, and it was like $7,000, right? I gave him $5,000. I owed him $2,000. So never nothing. I never heard from the guy.
I got
again, so nothing ever transpired after that. So
I got you.
whatever's in the
I got you. All right, we're gonna figure this out. In the meantime, can you just turn the car off, make sure it's in park? I just don't want my feet getting run over. You can put the keys right here. All right. And could you just step out of the car for me, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Anything illegal on you? Anything that's gonna poke me?
No.
She's just gonna pat you down, being that she's a female. Just make sure she does nothing on her. No.
Okay, you can
No
turn
weapons or
around.
anything?
Sorry. Do you have anything on you?
Nope. Okay.
In your bra?
All right, that's just for our safety.
Oh, it's okay.
All right, can I see her ID? Thank you.
Did you see it?
I got it.
You can't see it. Sorry, I couldn't.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, Ms. Brown. I'm Detective Coda Cabbage. Obviously, I stopped you for your attached tags on a sign, which is illegal. It's criminal. There's also another thing that I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
All right? Do you have a card?
Yes.
Remember my hand being
Yes, you do.
The vehicle didn't look like a car. It felt more like a trash bin. There were open wrappers everywhere, yet it still drove off. LOL. The officer's primary goal was to investigate the woman thoroughly so they could delve deeper into the case and uncover the truth that had been hidden in the past.
So you are detained right now. You're not free to leave. You're not in handcuffs. You understand? You understand?
Okay.
All right. And you are Miss Tammy Brown, right?
Yes.
Your date of birth? Okay. So I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. As I say them to you, let me know verbally whether or not you can hear me or understand them. All right? If you can't hear me, I'll yell. All right. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. All right? Those are your rights. I'm not sure if you've seen the movies or whatever. Doesn't mean you're going to jail right now. It just... The Constitution, that's it. I want to ask you questions about something.
Okay.
All right? All right. Are you currently employed?
Not at this moment.
No? And where were you previously employed?
Brian's Carpet.
And how long were you working there?
A year.
What was your job title there?
Administrative assistant.
All right. So you worked there for a year?
A year.
Okay. And up until when did you work there?
January of this year.
So from about January of 2022, or excuse me, 23 to January 24, you were working there as bookkeeper. All right. And what you said, bookkeeper or what? Assistant? Bookkeeper.
Administrative assistant.
So what were your daily duties there?
To like pay bills,
Pay bills.
receive account payables.
Okay.
Pay bills.
I got you.
vendors.
Okay, so I got you. And how did you get that job?
Through a temp agency, Robert Path.
Robert Half. And how long were you with the temp agency before Brian's Carpet?
A couple years off and on because
Couple years.
I'm from Pennsylvania, so it came.
Okay.
I've learned from them through Pennsylvania.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah,
Are they based in Florida or Pennsylvania?
here. in
Oh, Robert
Lawrence.
Half? Okay. All right, so on and off, always bookkeeper jobs or anything like that? Do you have any schooling or degrees or certifications that have to do with bookkeeping?
Schooling? No. I went to school for business management.
Okay. Was that a bachelor's high school associates?
Back
Okay.
in
Pennsylvania?
Harrisburg
Okay.
Community College.
All right, so you were there for a year. How did you get paid while you were there?
Direct deposit. No, Robert Half pays me, and they pay
Robert
direct
Half
deposit.
always paid you, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. Did you ever receive any money directly from Ryan's Carpet?
What do you mean?
Your payroll.
No.
Okay. No. All right. And do you know why I'm asking you about this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to give me what happened from your point of view?
The $1,000 that I wrote a check on a company business expense. Yeah.
They obviously reported it to us as an employee theft because none of them signed the check or authorized it. Is that true?
That's true.
So you wrote it on your own volition?
Yes.
Is there like a reason that you did it, or
this was in the head, it fell on bad times and rent was due.
On the surface, she appeared cooperative, but here's the real question. How can someone act so calm after being caught red-handed? Presenting yourself as innocent can't change reality.
do you struggle with like addiction or anything?
No addiction.
Child issues or living issues?
No addiction, no children. Like I said, I living above the means. I was over on Singer Island. Got caught up, and what had happened, like I had a roommate and we went our separate ways.
Okay.
So she got one place, I got one place, thinking I can afford it, and when the time came to pay the rent, literally I couldn't afford it. So yeah, I did it.
This housing ain't cheap, I know
No,
that.
it was like $18.50,
That's crazy.
and it was like good when it was half.
And that was half of the rent?
No.
Or you assumed all that? Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
no,
I see.
that was half. Is what, the $1,000 a piece.
Okay.
What the rent
With
was.
everything, with
But then,
everything.
like I said, she brought her son. I moved out to the other place, and it was $18.50 alone.
I got it.
19 with the electricity.
So you're struggling to make ends meet,
Yeah.
essentially.
Right.
Right. Did you ever ask them, hey, can I have a loan?
No, never asked.
John
them.
is the president, right?
I asked after the fact.
After you did it?
Yeah, after I did it. Yeah.
You didn't think to ask him before, hey, this is...
You want to pay back the money?
Yeah, I was trying. I offered to pay back the money. There was no problem. But like I said, I haven't been working. I've been like doing odd things. I even went down to Boca to like start working, and yeah, I tried. I told him that I would like make payment arrangements to like
Was this
pay it back.
after they had fired you?
Yeah, because he did it the same day. Like the same day he found out, it was the same day he let me
Well,
go.
he told me, obviously, he confronted you about it.
Right, yeah. And I don't have anything to lie about because, like, I told him I did it. I did it, and I'll take full responsibility.
I agree. I'm very much a believer in the truth will set you free. I'm not asking you any of these questions because I don't know the answer.
Right, I get it. That's your job. I know
I just want to make sure that you know, too.
Yeah,
all right?
I know. Yeah, I know. Like I said,
I'm just going to show you a couple things, all right? You can come over here if you want. All right. Is this the check that you wrote yourself?
Yes.
That's your name?
Yeah.
And is that Marsha's signature?
Marsha,
Did
Dieter. I did it.
You did that?
Yeah.
Is that you? Mm-hmm. Depositing the check?
Yep.
It's your car. I like your car, by the way. I used to have a Jeep.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, like I admitted to everything I did, and like I said, it was me, my intentions. I even offered him,
Did he give you the cold shoulder?
Yeah,
he wouldn't respond or whatever?
Right, exactly. He was just like, I would rather for you to get your stuff and go. But then he did say, he came out, I got the keys. I had the keys to the office. He came out to my car and was like, I forgot the keys, and I was like, yeah, I want to pay you back. And he said, okay, yeah, if you can. He said, I do. I would appreciate if you paid it back.
And did you ever pay him back, or did he not?
No, we never talked anymore.
And that was the end of it?
That was the end of it. Like I said, my intentions, yes, is to...
The woman's level of cooperation was completely beyond understanding. Everything else was on one side, and her attitude was on the other. Even the officers looked confused, just watching her, wondering how she could remain so sweet and calm without causing even a hint of drama. Honestly, if there were an award for Most Polite Criminal of the Year, she would have taken it home with a smile.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean,
look, you wouldn't be this honest with me
like
unless
I
was
said,
your
and I
intention.
like them. You know what I mean? It was unfortunate.
Seems
that
like a
I
decent,
did.
quiet place to
It
work.
was. It was amazing. Like I said, I
Stable,
messed up. I messed up, and I can admit that I messed up. You know what I mean? So it was like nothing wrong on their behalf. I take fully.
I'm glad you were. My final question: do you have a Wells Fargo account?
Yeah.
You probably don't. I don't know my bank account numbers. Do you recognize this as your checking account number?
Yeah.
That's your name?
Yep.
Does anyone have access to this account besides you?
No, they
Just you.
shouldn't.
All right, Ms. Brown, they do want to prosecute. They do. That's why I'm here. I don't
So what happens
find
now?
people. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna end up coming with me to the station. I'm gonna complete your paperwork. It'll take me about an hour and 15 minutes, and then you're gonna get booked at Gun Club.
Okay.
All right. And same way you're honest with me, I'm honest with you. It's gonna be 2 felony charges. All right. It's gonna be grand theft and criminal use of personal identifying information. You can't forge people's signatures and use their accounts and their checks at your own free will. All right. These are not crazy level criminal. I see you have a fraud past in Pennsylvania, was it? So you got what, probation, slap on the wrist?
Yeah.
That's the world that we're in right now. It's a $1,000 check, but when someone says they want to prosecute, I can't tell them that.
Okay.
All right. So I do have to handcuff you. I'm gonna see if there's any way we could get around towing the car.
Okay.
That's my intention. So bear with me for a second. I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs right now because I do need another unit to come here.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll get this going. But let me see what I can do about trying to not tow the vehicle.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Who would you be calling?
Adrian.
Who's that? A friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that one of the guys for the parking lot over there?
No.
Who are those guys? What were they doing? You don't have to.
I don't know.
yourself.
I
No?
mean, they're like so much.
Oh shit. That's not good. That's really not good.
Can I just see your ID and then we'll let you out of here?
Yeah.
The keys are.
So listen. I'm not driving the Jeep.
Why?
My license is suspended.
Why
So
didn't you-
if that's the thing. I told her I didn't know what was going on. So if we need to tow it, I mean, I could probably arrange a tow. I'm a mechanic, so I know like tow guys or whatever. But
The investigation became increasingly complex and convoluted. Instead of creating chaos, she had already flipped the game. Was it because she was sensible, or had she realized that causing a scene wouldn't save her anymore?
Oh.
could
You told her you.
Could you let me just drive?
No,
Yeah.
because you're on camera.
Just turn it off.
No, it's too late.
Man, damn.
You told her you didn't have a license?
Yeah, I told her suspended.
Well, she didn't convey that to us.
I call somebody with fucking everybody's license suspended, man. You guys really do it.
Well, it's either that or tow her car. We were trying to help her out.
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't want you guys to
We were
tow her.
honestly trying to help her out.
Can I talk to her? You wrote on her?
I don't have her. She went to the station.
So what happened?
I can't. She's fine.
No, I know.
She's an adult.
I know, but I literally worked on this car yesterday. I'm a mechanic. I'm just a mechanic that worked on cars and shit. And I worked on the car yesterday, and then.
Well, your Lyft ride is gone, and you
Yeah,
just told me you had a suspended license. I can't let you.
No, that's fine. I mean, I could get a tow truck. That's just a big expense to me.
And you don't know anyone that can come here and drive it?
I think I could. I'm gonna have a few people.
I'm gonna call my partner. I knew it was. There's always an issue. Nope, my body camera's on, and he's like, he just came up. He's like, I can't drive it. I don't have a license, and my body camera's on. And he doesn't know anyone that can come pick it up because everyone has a suspended license.
I could find somebody.
But I have to go. Adrian's ride that came here just asked me for a ride. He's right in front of me. I'm gonna kill you, I swear to God.
I'm a great driver. I mean,
Not really, if your license is suspended.
nah, I'm a great driver. It's just those tickets are expensive.
No, they are, but I don't know why you got a ticket in the first place.
I got race cars. I'm a race car driver.
Well, then slow down.
I got race cars.
I can't believe
That's crazy,
Tammy's ride.
This is the quickest way to waste $20. I was at home chilling. I could have just had some lunch. You know that?
Well, you obviously didn't tell her your license was suspended.
I did on the phone.
Well,
I
then
was
she
like,
didn't tell us because
She
we
was
were.
like, yeah, oh, okay. She's like, you're too.
Yeah. Yep. That's exact. And then
I was about to spend my $20 on lunch. You want to take me out to lunch?
No. You were fine until you told me your license was suspended.
I'm not sure that it's suspended. It was suspended last year, and then I fixed it.
You came up running on camera. My license is suspended.
Hey, ma'am. Do you have a good license? Do you have a valid license?
No, don't bother me.
No, I was trying to.
Sorry. Oh my God.
You're really pretty though. Are you married? You're not married?
Oh my God, that would be none of your business.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be disrespectful like
I'm
that.
sure you don't.
I really don't. Hey!
Now people think you're under arrest.
I didn't do it. I'm not going. I'm not going. You won't take me alive.
Oh my God, you're making a scene.
The guy created a whole scene as if he were the woman's closest companion, but surprisingly, he seemed entirely out of his mind. The officers collected all the necessary information from him and then released him. Throughout the entire incident, the officers remained remarkably patient. She was charged with grand theft, a felony, forgery, and the unlawful use or attempted use of another person's identification without their consent. So in the end, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who stands out the most. The best comment gets pinned. And hey, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they don't miss out on the fun. And now, here's a challenge for you. On your screen, you're seeing the 4 best playlists. Click on any one, and I promise you won't regret it. You'll definitely enjoy this one. See you next time. Till then, keep watching.